Hello, Budget Fam. Welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, welcome. And if you're already part of the family, welcome back. Guys, in today's video, I will be doing my very first budget of 2022. So if you're interested, please keep watching. Okay, guys, let's go ahead and get into this budget. Can you guys believe it is almost 2022? Today is actually the 26th, which is Sunday, the day I am making this video, the day after Christmas. So I hope everyone, or those of you that actually celebrate Christmas, I hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. I did. It was pretty nice. We pretty much just chilled for the day. We went around and, gave away all of our gifts. But other than that, we came home, ate, and just watched some movies. So I hope everyone had a great Christmas if you do celebrate it. But as you guys know, now it's time for us to get back to business. And so that is what I am doing here today. I'm making my budget for January. And for those of you who are new, I always do a monthly budget. It just lets me know what my month is going to look like. And then I do a paycheck budget, which actually is a little more detailed, and it's basically what my actual budget is going to look like within those 2 weeks that I budget. So for now, what we're going to do is go ahead and do my monthly budget. And guys, right here, hopefully you can see it. Let me see. This is my overview. And guys, I am working in my new Plum paper planner, which I am very, very excited about. Now, I've gone ahead and put down all of my bills, the dates they are due, and my pay dates as well. And I already have my no spend tracker ready to go because, as you guys know, I do no spends as well. So what we're going to do is go ahead and we're going to highlight. I have my gray and my green pen, or my highlighters. What we're going to do is highlight what paycheck is responsible for what bills. And guys, I do, not only do I do a zero-based budget, but I also do a paycheck-to-paycheck budget, which means each of me and my husband's paychecks are responsible for certain bills. So with that said, we get paid, or I get paid on the 30th, and I base when I do my budget around my payday and not my husband's. So I get paid on the 30th. So my contribution and my husband's contribution for this time frame is responsible for the bills that fall between January 1st and January 15th. So what I'm going to do is highlight those bills with my gray marker. So we have the Roth IRA on the 1st. We have the water bill and the gas bill on the 4th. We have our streaming service, internet, and the electric bill on the 7th. I also have Pick Monkey that comes out on the 8th and most likely will come out either the day before or on that Monday, since this is a Saturday. And the same thing goes for the Roth IRA. That'll most likely come out on that Monday because these are automatic billings. And then on the 10th, my cell phones are due, or the cell phone bills due, I'm sorry. And then that looks like that is it between the 1st and the 15th. What I'm going to do now is go ahead and take my green highlighter, and when I get paid on the 15th, that salary is responsible for the bills that fall between the 16th and the last day of the month. And we have the Roth IRA again. We have the student loan. We have insurance. We have the personal loan. We have Netflix. And we have freedom. So that's basically all I do with my overview, guys. I put down my paydays, my bills, and then I also use this to track my everyday cash spending for the month, and we'll do that when I do my actual check-ins. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and move to my budget for the month. So let's go to that right now. And we're going to go over my bills in a little more detail. Now, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to turn this to the side a little bit. And I am going to try to zoom it in so you can see it. There we go. Okay, that's a little bit better. So guys, our expected income for the month is going to be $3,445. This does not include any side hustle income. So I'm going to go ahead and bring that down, $3,345 even. And what I'm going to do now, guys, is go ahead and note all of our bills. I'm not going to put the due dates down because the due date is already on the actual calendar. I will do that once I'm done filming, but I will put the bills and the actual amounts that are due. So the first bill is going to be student loan number 1, and that is Navient. And that is $287. Now, I'm going to go ahead and put student loan number 2, but this is actually the Parent Plus loan. And most of you may know who have federal student loans. The president has extended the, I don't know what you call it, where we don't have to make payments until I think it's May. But I'm still going to put this here as a placeholder. Our Parent Plus loan is $269. But I'm going to be using that money for something else. I'm actually going to be using that money to help fund our trip to Las Vegas in April. My brother gets married in April. My husband is in the wedding. So, of course, we need to be there, and this is going to cost us. So we need to make sure that we have the money in order to do so. We actually have already paid for our airfare. We just need to pay for our hotel room. So I'm going to just make that as a placeholder. So, and I also want to make it as a placeholder so I'm used to using that amount every month when it is time for us to start paying the Parent Plus loan. Then we have the gas bill. We've already received that. That is going to be $94. And then the electric bill. And guys, the gas bill is increasing every month because, as you know, it is winter here in Ohio and it gets really, really cold. So the electric bill is $74. The water bill is, let's see, $67. And then we have the Roth IRA. That is $250, and it comes out twice a month at $125 each time. And then we have our internet, and that is $75. And then our streaming service is $25. And then my personal loan is $114.99, but I always round up to $115. Our cell phones are $105. The Freedom credit card, the minimum payment on that is $72. I really think it's $70, but I'm so used to paying $72, I'm going to keep it that way. Now, guys, my insurance has gone down. It was $170. I'm estimating it to be $72. The reason why it has gone down is because my daughter is no longer on my insurance. She has her own insurance now. So I'm estimating mine to go down to about $72 a month. Netflix is $20. And then PicMonkey is $8. So let's go ahead and add this up. That comes up to $1,533. And next, what we are going to do is our sinking funds. So I have several sinking funds. I have back to school that I'm starting back on this year. And that is my grandson's fund. I help to pay for his uniforms and his school supplies. So I'm going to be funding that with $25 per month. Then we have dinner, and I'm typically responsible for either Christmas dinner or Thanksgiving dinner. And the past 2 years, it's been Thanksgiving dinner, so I think that is what it's going to be going forward. So I'm funding that with $12 a month. 1 month ahead is a new category in my sinking funds. I would like to get 1 month ahead on all of my bills, especially the ones that come out automatically so I don't have to worry about it. And I'm going to be funding that with $50 a month. Then we have car maintenance. That I am funding with $30 per month. And then my subscriptions, which I only have one, $14 a month. Right, why do I have 14? We'll see. Gifts, this is Christmas gifts. That is going to be $32 a month. Candle Day, as most of you may know, I go to Bath and Body Works Candle Day every year with my daughter. I am going to be funding that with $12 a month. And car registration, this is for my car tags. That is going to be funded with $8 a month. Now, guys, I do have other sinking funds, but those are low priority sinking funds. And those will be funded with any extra money I get from side hustles. These are my main sinking funds that have a due date this year. That is why I need to make those a priority so that when the date comes to actually fund it, I have it available and I don't have to worry about it. So let's go ahead and add these up. So that comes up to $183. Next, we have my expenses, or what I call my cash envelopes. So let's go ahead and write these down. We have food, and we're going to budget $500. We have dining out, and that is going to be budgeted at $180. We have spending, and let's see, spending is going to be $80. Beauty is going to be $45. Allowance is going to be $30. I took that down to $30. And then last we have gas. I took that down to $80. I used to have it at $120, but since I only go into work once a week, $80 should be enough. So let's go ahead and calculate how much this is. $915 for my variable expenses. So what we're going to do now is go to our totals and see what we have left for debt and savings. So our total income, let me go back to the side again, I'm sorry. $3,345 is what we're working with. Subtract our bills of $1,533. Subtract our sinking funds of $183. And subtract our expenses of $915. And let's see what we'll have remaining. So we have 3,345 minus 1,533 minus 183 minus 915. That leaves us with $714. And next we have our debt. And so let's see here. We are going to have a debt snowball. So I'm going to just write snowball here. Let me recalculate this again. Give me one moment. Okay, great, guys. I am back. Our debt snowball amount is going to be $300. And the way I'm going to do my debt snowball to ensure that I put more than the $300 toward my debt, any money I have left over in my cash envelopes is going to go to my debt, and some of my money from my side hustles will go to my debt as well. So snowball amount, we're going to bring the total debt down to $300. And next, what we're going to do is my savings. Now with my savings, I am doing, let's see, 5 savings challenges. And the first savings challenge is the $1 a day investment challenge with Mommy Trader. And for the month of January, that's going to be $31. The second savings challenge that I'm doing is Me, Myself, and I. And that was created by Taylor Budgets. And I am going to be budgeting $36 for that one. Then we have the Dice Game. And that one was created by Lisa Grateful Me. And I am budgeting for that one $72. And then the Oh Snap, which was created by Taylor Budgets. That one, and my pen seems like it doesn't want to work right. That one I am budgeting $90. And then I call it the $1 a day, $1 a month increase. This is going to be my most challenging savings challenge. This month for it, I am going to be budgeting $31. But every month, this amount it increases. And it increases by the number of days in the month. So, and then I have for others, and this is for, and I'll explain this to you in a minute, but $155. So let's count this, or let's calculate this. 31 plus 36, 72, 90, 31, and 155, $415. Now, guys, the reason why I have others here is because I need to prepare myself for future months when I have to save for this $1 a day, $1 increase per month savings challenge. Because once we get to December, for this savings challenge alone, December is the 12th month and it has 31 days in it. I have to, for this challenge alone, I have to save $372 in December. And then in November, 11 times 30 is 330. So I'm actually going to be saving up on the back end for this savings challenge. Since I have the money or the cushion to do so right now, and in order to be successful with this challenge, I'm going to start saving for other months up front. So that is that. So what we're going to do real quick is take the remaining, which was a 714. Let me make sure you guys can see this. So I'm taking a 714 from here. And we are going to subtract the debt of 300 and the savings challenges of 415. So 714 minus 300 minus, 714 minus 300 minus, I'm off by $1. Why is that? So we're going to just do this. How about that? And then, so this should be 414. So let's do it again. 714 minus 300 minus 414. That leaves us, guys, with a 0 base budget. So 0 remaining for the month. So what we're going to do now, guys, is go ahead to my monthly dashboard so we can go over my goals for the month and my quote. Okay, guys, we are back, and this is my monthly dashboard. We're going to go over some things or some goals that I have going on for the month of January. So the first thing I have here is reading, watching, and doing. So for the month of January, I am going to move to a different book, and the book is called Get Good with Your Money. And I don't know if you guys have heard of the Budgetnista, I think is how you pronounce it. But she is the creator of this book, so I'm going to start reading this book this month. Next, what I am going to be watching, I started watching this show called Harlem, and what is her name? Megan Good stars in it. It's pretty good. And I'm also watching The 3%, which is a Netflix original. Me and my husband are watching that. It's pretty good as well. And what am I going to be doing? Raquel is going to be intermittent fasting. I think all of 2020, I intermittent fast, guys, and I lost between 15 and 17 pounds. In 2021, I gained a lot of it back. So I really need to get back on track, and intermittent fasting actually helped me do that. So I'm going to start my intermittent fasting back. In addition to that, I'm going to be exercising, and a lot of this is part of my health goals that I have going on for the year. Now, what are my money moves for this month? One of my money moves is that I want to save $400. I want to do 13 no spends, and I also want to do a no spend week. And this no spend week is going to be included in the 13 no spends for the month. And I also want to save $50 from my cash envelopes to help out with debt. So that's going to help me really focus on, first of all, not spending as much, because I know if I don't, part of that money is going to go to paying off my Freedom credit card. Now, my monthly to-dos. Read, again, Get Good with Money. It's time for us to prepare for our taxes, guys. Unfortunately, we have to pay Uncle Sam, or Uncle Sam needs to pay us back depending upon how much taxes he took for us. But me and my husband needs to prepare for our taxes. I also need to redo my resume because I need to. It's time for me to be doing something else, job-wise anyway. And I need to complete getting all the supplies for my side hustle. Okay, guys, and my quote of the month is, wealth, like a tree, grows from a seed. The sooner you plant that seed, the sooner shall the tree grow. And that is from George S. Clayson. Okay, guys, that is going to do it for my first budget of 2022. Before you guys leave, please go ahead and hit that like button. And again, if you are new to my channel, please go ahead and join the family by hitting that subscribe button. I would love to have you here. But guys, I will see you in my next video. Have a safe week. God bless. Bye, guys.